Good morning, Monday. It's February 25th and I am 30 weeks pregnant today. I am going to do something that I never thought in a million years I would do in general or at 30 weeks pregnant, which is model lingerie for a professional photo shoot. I am off to model for Knixwear, which is this amazing company who just is all about representing women, real women of different shapes, sizes, colors, everything. They use real women as their models on their websites and everything, which is so refreshing to see. And they're all about comfort, and they come out with these specialty products that are for like sweating and like period leaks and things like that. And it's just like such an amazing company. So I'm so honored to be modeling for them. Here's a little bump update at 30 weeks. They said to wear loose clothing, so I guess we don't have like lines. So here is 30-week update. Can't believe it's 30 weeks today. And also, so my skin has been, I'm gonna turn the camera. My skin has basically been like, aside from the scars, perfect for 3 weeks. No breakouts or anything. And then this morning, of course, I have to wake up with like, it's not that big, it's not a big deal, but like, of course, the one day I need to like show up looking good for a professional photo shoot, I get a breakout. I mean, that's just the way it is. Of course, right? Literally haven't had anything until today. So it's not that bad if I hold the camera away, and hopefully maybe it'll get this side of my face. So I need to finish packing for that, because from there I'm going to be shooting all day, then I teach gift, and then I'm going to an event tonight that I'm so excited for. Hannah Bronfman's coming in, and she's being interviewed by Valeria Lipovetsky, one of my fave bloggers and YouTubers. So I'm so excited for that. It's gonna be a full day, and I will take you guys with.
It's getting hard to figure out what you're about, going it alone, and what you're hiding underneath. I can't believe you're holding on your own. Falling in, you can barely swim, grab a passing moment and let go. Take a chance.
Ready to go in hair and makeup, in my little Knix robe and slippers. Could get used to this life. Probably the only time this is legit on set of a lingerie shoot. I just got in the car after shooting all day, and it was honestly such an incredible experience, except for the one part where I completely almost fainted and had to like destroy the set. Basically, I've been really lucky, and I'm a fainter. I get like I don't pass out like dramatic like a Disney princess, but I get like ringing in my ears, everything goes black, and then I get like super sick and throw up, and it's like a whole thing. And it happened today, minus getting sick, because I caught it early enough. But apparently when you're pregnant and you're just standing still for too long, it's really common when the blood pools to your legs and your feet to get like super dizzy and possibly faint. So we were on set, all 5 of the models at once, and it was taking a really long time to get the shot. And I swear the second the photographer was like, all right, pulling back, she was like ready to go, I knew I had to jump off set. I was like, my ears completely went ringing, my eyes went black, and I was like, this is happening, it's happening. And I just had to like run off set, and all the girls ran after me, and I just felt so mortified, so embarrassed, so bad about just like ruining the shoot. the one shot that she was trying to get. But everyone was obviously so understanding and got me fruit and water, and I got to hang out and just chill for a while. But aside from my dramatic pregnancy moment, it was such a great day. I felt so empowered being in this amazing, comfortable lingerie that's made for women, made for real bodies. They have incredible products like leak-proof underwear and sweat-proof t-shirts and things I wish existed when I was in high school, when those things like really, really mattered to you. And the patterns are beautiful and the photos are beautiful, and I'm so excited to share them with you. So you definitely got to take a look at some behind the scenes. All of the girls and the models and the crew and everything was so amazing. And now I packed a bagel to go. I'm gonna eat it in the car on the way. I'm gonna go teach gift, and then I'm going to see Hannah Bronfman talk tonight and get my book signed by her. So it's a full Monday, but a really good one. So I'll just keep taking you guys with. Quick change, just got to track to teach Mom and Babe, and then I have another bag of clothes to wear tonight. So I'm just waiting for my girls to get here. It's one of my last Girls of Fitness training classes, so I'm really sad, but it's just getting too hard to teach and demo for them. Then that's all. Happy Tuesday, guys. So I didn't end up bringing my camera with me to gift or to the Hannah Bronfman event, but it was such an amazing event. She shared some of my favorite stories about her journey that I've heard before, because I've heard her speak before, but I just love hearing like her hustle and just hearing how hard she still works and how the trajectory of her career has changed so much, and she's honestly just so inspirational. So I woke up this morning, of course, just feeling so motivated, and then I put on a podcast after my meditation, as I normally do, because the house was a disaster. I'm so sorry, DC. He's always like, when you're gone, the house is so tidy, and then when I'm there, it's like, what's his face? Tasmanian devil lives there. But the problem is that I changed 4 times yesterday, aside from the photo shoot. So I come home with like 8 bags, shoes in this bag and that bag, because when you have, your job requires so many different, you know, teaching and meetings and things like that, you have to change a million different times. Anyways, needless to say, the house needed tidying up this morning, so I put on an amazing podcast, Skinny Confidential podcast, and listened for an hour and a bit and just got the house so tidy. Still kind of working on my desk a little bit, but everything else is super tidy. And now I have an hour before I need to go teach class. So I'm gonna go try and get my newsletter out in this next hour, and then head to class, and then head to train a client. So I'll be back soon. So I just got home from, my hair's all whack, from my client and teaching class, and it's definitely getting harder and harder to do these things. So gotta figure out what I'm teaching until, but definitely feeling it. But I also haven't gotten my own workout in a while, so I think I'm just gonna do a really quick, like 20-minute lower body workout on the floor of my office, and I think I'm just gonna film it for you guys so you can see that something is better than nothing. Hey guys, happy Saturday. I didn't end up filming really anything else the rest of the week because nothing exciting happened. It was more just basic stuff, working from home, things you've already seen on the vlog that weren't really gonna offer you any entertainment or value. So I never really want to bore you. But today I did want to talk about the concept of weight gain and how much it can really just run our lives if we let it. So I want to talk about weight gain in 2 parts, so it applies to most people. First in pregnancy and the other in pre-pregnancy. One thing I will say is that before I got pregnant, I didn't go from my fittest Marley to pregnant Marley at all. I actually put on about 10 pounds and then I got pregnant. And that wasn't a goal. It wasn't a put on 10 pounds, get pregnant so I could get pregnant. I actually really injured my shoulder. So I went from teaching hours and hours of spin a week and doing cardio like all week long to really cutting down the cardio and doing low impact workouts for two reasons. One was to help balance my hormones so I could get pregnant because my adrenals were out of whack and I was like losing my period, getting my period, things like that because my cardio was too intense for my body. And then the other was I had to stop spinning to heal my shoulder. So the combination of going from like a lot of cardio for my body, this is not for everyone's body, but for my body, to low impact workouts, I ended up putting on quite a bit of weight for me because I don't fluctuate that much. So for me, that weight gain before getting pregnant was a lot harder to deal with than the weight gain now, because now I feel like I have a good excuse, and then I felt like I didn't, and I was a lot harder on myself for the way I looked. A lot harder on myself. I thought I looked horrible. Looking back on photos now, I think I was a little crazy and I can definitely see that I didn't have an accurate perception in my mind of what I looked like, but that's sort of just goes to show that we are A, our hardest critics, and B, we are not our own thoughts, which is something that I'm going to talk about at the end of this. So weight gain in pregnancy, as hard as it is a lot easier, as you can imagine, than weight gain in pre-pregnancy, basically because you have the best excuse in the world, which is that you're bringing a human into this life. When I post these photos on Instagram, not complaining, but just saying like how it's mentally affected me gaining weight, I get a lot of comments of, don't forget you're bringing a human into this life. And trust me, I never forget that this is the reason I'm gaining weight. I am never ungrateful. I'm never upset about the weight gain, but I'm also just trying to be honest with you because you can't control how it makes you feel. The same way you can't control how much weight you put on for the most part or how it's being put on. You also can't control your emotions around it. So as much as I want to say, yes, it's such a beautiful thing, of course it's a beautiful thing, and of course I'm grateful, but it doesn't mean it's not hard. Everyone just wants to look like they swallowed a beach ball, right? That's ideal. You want to just look like yourself, but with a little extra bump. When I'm like wearing bikinis and things like that, now that I'm more pregnant looking, I definitely have a lot more confidence because I feel like it's distributed more obviously to the point of pregnancy as opposed to just being chubby or overweight like how I felt before when it wasn't that clear of a bump. But also, yes, I'm in my bra and underwear on set with, you know, an amazing brand like NYX on Monday, but then I look back on the footage and all I saw, being completely honest, in that footage was like, holy shit, my thighs got huge. That was the first thought in my head when I saw myself on set looking back at the footage editing for this vlog. All I could think about was my thighs are huge. And then I went to thinking, okay, like, are they gonna stay that way? How am I gonna get this weight off with them when the baby comes out? Like, wow, I can't believe my legs got so big. How did I not notice? How did I think it was okay to wear this underwear on set? Like, how am I even Kale and Krunches anymore? Who am I representing? Like, how are people even wanting to follow me? These are all the thoughts, dead honest, that were going through my head. All about my freaking legs. It doesn't matter how amazing people can tell you you look or how amazing you do actually look. It's, you know, you can still have these thoughts in your head. So when I get thoughts like this in my head, I do try and check myself, and I just sort of, okay, say like, how can I deal with the situation? Well, one, I know it's pregnancy and I'm gonna be putting on weight. I'm gonna be putting on more and more weight over the next 2 months until the baby comes. Two, am I eating healthy? Absolutely not. Am I having like bagels and carbs and cookies and stuff? Absolutely. I'm eating a lot. Should I be eating this way? No. This is not, you know, how you should be eating in pregnancy. Everyone's like, yes, indulge, enjoy, but no, I should still be eating healthy because that's so important for the baby, and I definitely could be doing a better job at that, 100%, and I'm not. Should I be shocked that the weight is going elsewhere? No, absolutely not. Am I working out as hard? No, I'm not working out as hard. So it all sort of makes sense. Will it come off eventually? Yes, I know it will. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to talk about bouncing back and things like that, but I know that if I work hard and have a certain goal in mind, yeah, I'll lose some weight, and you know, my legs will look however they looked before, or however I want them to look, because I'll hit that goal. What I'm trying to say is that it still affects you, and you know, you can appear as confident as you want, but I just want you guys to hear it from me honestly, like how I feel on the inside too. And I don't want to pretend like I have it all together and that I feel like I look like a supermodel because I'm on set. It doesn't work that way at all. Yeah, it's hard. It's definitely hard. And I think if I were to give any tools or tips, it's just about taking a moment, realizing that you are not your thoughts. I am not big thighs. I am me. I'm Marley. I'm healthy. I am carrying a child, and I'll figure it out after. And it doesn't change me. It doesn't change the value that I'm offering you guys. It doesn't change my expertise in health and fitness. It doesn't change my authority to speak about certain things, my education, my background, my experience, because my thighs are bigger. And that's really the message that I want to get across, is that, and this is also obviously has to do with any type of weight gain or weight loss or image, body image whatsoever. The way we look and our thoughts about the way we look are not anything to do with us. We still are the same people on the inside, and that's really the most important thing. So I hope that that was coherent. Again, I never know when I'm speaking to the camera like this if I'm just babbling, or I hope what I'm saying comes across as coherent and valuable. But yeah, I think that this is a really touchy subject for a lot of people, and a really difficult subject for a lot of people. So I do just want to put it out there that I'm just like you and go through these thoughts and feelings as much as the average person, maybe probably even more. Who knows? If you guys ever have any questions specifically about it, let me know. And I think that's gonna be it for this video, because there's just nothing exciting going on now. Just cooking this girl, and I don't really do anything fun anymore. And no more trips for me or anything like that. So I'll end it here, and I hope you liked it. And if you did, please just give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a weekly vlog. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.